glimpse of museum contemporary art farmers market in the city of Chicago, where you see different farmers produce cultivars varieties kept not only for exhibition but for sale. Each and every cultivar is labeled properly, and whosoever is interested in whatever produce that is available in this farmers camp, farmers market. You can see the sunflowers kept for seeds, popcorn, maize varieties, potato cultivars, different potato cultivars, different cultivars of tomato, various different cultivars of melon, white color. This is another cultivar of melon. This is third one, fourth one. This is another. Everything is properly displayed and labeled. There are different cultivars of apple. For example, this is Melrose, tangy and crunchy. This is Candle Snap, another cultivar not seen in Kashmir. There is another one which is New York Baking Heirloom. This is again apple cultivar. Red Horson Crisp. Another one is Fox Orange Pepin apple cultivar. Then Empire. Then Courtland is another apple which I have not seen anywhere. For the first time I am seeing this Courtland for cooking. Then Macon Crisp, Fortune cultivar of apple, tangy and crispy. This is Ida Red. Oh, so beautiful color. This is a really fascinating color of apple. This is the apple harvest season. So there is a arrival of autumn. So apple harvest is going on. This is another cultivar, Jonathan, the classic American apple. A Rhode Island breeding tart, and this is another green apple. Different vegetables also. For example, kohlrabi, kadam we call in Kashmir. This is celeriac, and this is celery leaves for vegetable. This is Bodiana, fennel, Feniculum vulgare for vegetable. This is radishes, and there's a leek. These are the freshly harvested carrots, different cultivars put together. This is parsnip roots, parsnip, onions, garlic, onion cultivars, different look, different colors, white one, deep red, pinkish. So this is the view of farmers market, where you see different kinds of squash, winter squash, cucurbits, different shapes, genetic diversity, cultivar diversity, well labeled. This is another winter squash. This winter squash is more fascinating. Deep red, watercolor. This is deep green. This is yellowish. And this is the MCA ground where this GMA's hogs kept, and not only fruits and vegetables but even ornamental plants, the herbals. For example, this is Ficus lyrata, liar's fig or fiddle leaf fig. This is also for sale. Then you have Sanzivilias. This is basil. We know babri biol in Kashmir. These are different orchids, Phalaenopsis, kept for sale. There is a jabra plant, which is Aphelendra squarosa with yellow blossoms. And this unique plant is sea turtle jewel orchid, Ludocylus. This is pepperoni. This is monstera. Monstera fruits are poisonous, but when fully ripe can be eaten. There is also display of different flowers, seasonal flowers available. Aster chinensis, blue salvia, zinnias, sweet william, feather celosia, we familiar as coxcomb, but this is feather celosia. Even in Kashmir we have this celosia, but I couldn't see the bouquets. This is paper daisy, helichrysum. Different bouquets and different flowers put together. Zinnia, marigold, gomprena. Mixed bouquets. This is blue salvia. Beautiful flowers. This is very fascinating, which I come across. Cucurbits on the stick. They have written pumpkin on the stick. So they is along with the stem, they have kept as bouquets for dry decoration also, because the pumpkins have great cultural significance, religious significance. So Halloween festival is coming. So autumn season they have the dry decoration. So this pumpkin on a stick is quite popular. But more important, which I feel in the context of Kashmir, we see this marble, coxcomb. Marble was traditionally used in Kashmir for coloring wazwan items, but there is a lot of potential to sell marble as marble bouquets in the florist shop, which we have been lagging behind in Kashmir. But here in Chicago, farmers produce, farmers are cultivating different cultivars, different colors, magenta color, deep red, purplish, yellowish, pinkish, and all these fascinating marble, coxcomb, celosia argentea variety cristata are displayed here for the buyers. They can take home as gift during marriage ceremonies or other religious festivity, birthday parties, wherever they want to. So let us take it learning from this particular marble plant bouquets, and this need to be popularized even in Kashmir. We have the gladiolus, which is seen in Jammu, even in Kashmir, but I was more fascinated to have even eucalyptus bouquets. This is new to me, never seen. And then cabbage roses. Cabbage is not only for edibility, but even they can be offered as bouquets. So this is also new. And then sunflowers. There are a lot of diversity of sunflowers in Northern America, more than 3 dozen species. But this one is very common, Helianthus, used for sunflower oil also, which is healthy oil, cooking oil, but even for decoration. So you see in this farmers market, which is in the heart of city, very near to Magnificent Mile and the Museum of Contemporary Art, where they have put several locally produced, even different kinds of dry fruits, blueberry, cardamom, even there are some mushrooms which I am seeing here. For example, this is some mushroom. There is a lot of diversity of cultivated mushrooms which are available here. And this is another stall where you see the pumpkins, the winter squash, the onions, different bouquets, chilies, tomatoes, and even apples. Cherry tomatoes are very fascinating, small sized. And here is different items for display, different Michigan apples, lot of diversity of cultivars, apples, Michigan apples, different cultivar, different colors, even pears, even grapes, lot of diversity of grapes. This plum is very unique, even the red raspberries, robust. This is honey, even bakery items using various herbs, the zucchini, the mints, coloring plants, and there are again eucalyptus bouquets, and each is being sold $12 per bunch. So how much a farmer can earn? People have the paying capacity, purchasing power, and farmers are also quite innovative, quite progressive in cultivating different cultivars. For example, this is sweet peppers, different varieties. This is marketo pepper. Lot of cultivar diversities. You see, this one is bell shaped, this one is longer, this has another color, and that cultivar is different. There's a hot peppers, very spicy, and this is poblano peppers. This is bell pepper, gypsy pepper. This one is called gypsy pepper, and these peppers are sweet Seneca peppers, sunflowers, bouquets. This is the season of autumn, and now farmers have harvested the flowers also, and they are being sold, and different cultivars even in Helianthus anus. But coxcomb marble has unique appeal, popularity in Northern America, especially Chicago. But we are lagging behind in Kashmir, need to be popularized. Our farmers need to cultivate different cultivars, fascinating decorative cultivars of marble, and put innovative minds, thoughts in decoration of our homes, the religious festivity, other functions. We need to discourage the exotics and need to popularize our own flowers which have local cultural significance, and local people know about those blooms. And marble is one which has in the cultural domain for centuries. And there are different cultivars of gladioli. All, even this Gumprena globosa is very useful for dry decoration. So this also need to be cultivated and put to different bouquet formation. Even grasses they have included, even solidago, goldenrod. So these different cultivars, different kinds of bouquets has a very good market and popularity When we talk about flower bouquets and cut flowers, I think another flower which has a lot of popularity and scope is the mums, chrysanthemum. Different cultivars of chrysanthemums are placed here for the decoration of homes during autumn season, winter season. They will bloom. So they are made available to the customers, buyers. Each and everything is available here. So there is a lot of rush also, and people are enjoying this farmers market and buying different articles. This is green zucchini, this is yellow zucchini, this is another brinjal, this is another beautiful squash which is very flattened, disc shaped. This cultivar is unique, I have not seen earlier. And yellow zucchini is available in Jammu, but this green zucchini is also useful and very healthy. Different cobs, different genetic diversity of these cobs and diversity of pumpkins. Each and everything is displayed religiously with passion. This is Indian corn. This is the different cucurbits. See the beauty of their colors. This is pure white. This has yellow stripes. This is having different shapes. Cucurbit diversity is mind-boggling. How the farmers are cultivating different chilies, peppers, different plants, and this is chives. This one is mentha, and this is tarragon, artemisia, dracunculus. So this is a kind of tetman. This is not to be confused with any other aromatic plant. It's aromatic, but this is artemisia. Artemisia dracunculus, which is a seen growing in Ladakh, but we have not brought to the market tarragon. So this is another herb which need to be brought to market. And here you have the rosemary. Here you have very unique plant, and this is thyme, variegated thyme. So thymus, but this cultivar squashed Kashmir need to cultivate, need to include in their cultivation. This is the first ever glimpse of variegated thyme, Thymus serphyllum, but cultivar is variegated thyme. And this is basil, Ossimum basilicum, and here we have
Were you looking for some parsley or?
different farmers produce, including the aromatic herbs, medicinal plants, cucurbits, zea mays, celosia, apples.
Welcome to our market.
No. And I am really fascinated to see this much dedication. This is butternut squash, celery, and people have lot of interest in cultivation and then value addition. For example, this is cedar, so they have different kind of squashes, beverages made out of these apples. This schoolboy apple is quite fascinating to me. I haven't seen why it has been named as schoolboy apples.
They're already pretty banged up here. You know?
And different cultivars of apples have different value additions. Some are used for cooking, others are used for jams. Pumpkin diversity is quite mind-boggling. I haven't seen it earlier. Even potato cultivars with cherry tomatoes, smaller in size, but different cultivars. even okra, bhindi, cilantro. This is mixed lettuce. These are different microgreens, and there is a dried mint available. And even some kind of art and craft is also exhibited. This is nectarines also. This is a nectarine. This is Stanley prune plum. This is a red raspberry. And Monstera deliciosa. Deliciosa means its fruit is edible, but once it is completely mature, otherwise deadly poisonous. So it is named as monster. It behaves like monster. Fatal deaths can occur by consuming the unripe fruit. But once it is ripe, then it is quite delicious. So it has been named as Monstera after monster, and edibility as deliciosa. Honey crisp apple, different cultivars. Autumn crisp, this one autumn crisp. This is Fuji. We even find in Squash Kashmir. Fuji, sweet and crispy apple. This is Hawaii, very sweet but crunchy. This is Zestor, tangy and crunchy, another apple. This is Macintosh apple. This is Liberty apple, another cultivar, Liberty. This is Golden Russet. Golden Russet apple is also quite unique. But the most important thing which I encountered here is the sale of dandelion, that is a handa. So in the vegetable section, the farmers have produced or displayed the green ginger, and also this is dandelion. This is nothing but handa, Taraxacum officinae. They are harvested fresh and sold. Dandelion greens being sold in the farmers market, organized at Museum of Contemporary Art in the heart of city. So selling dandelions, Taraxacum officinale handa is unique. It's need to be popularized by the farmers. Different kinds of crucifers. This is a kale. This is another brassica. This is broccoli, cauliflowers, different cultivars. You see here, zucchini, green one, yellow one. This is summer squash. Zucchini has lot of genetic diversity. Cucumbers, even brinjals. So let us learn something from this Museum of Contemporary Art, Chicago. They also have put up their stall, and what different art items they have popularized. So this is the building of MCA, and apple harvest season and the arrival of autumn in Northern America is being celebrated through the farmers markets. They are organized not only at one place but throughout city of Chicago, east, west, north, south, wherever you go, different localities have different farmers markets, and we need to learn in Kashmir we need to popularize the flowers like mawal and the vegetable like dandelion, and we need to made available different kinds of cucurbits, peppers and apples.